Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the Buzz about Smithtown Krav Maga, Friday, December 6th, 2019.
We have not seen you in a few weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, we had a holiday come up, and our recording night is Friday night, so we had Thanksgiving on Thursday, Black Friday on Friday, so we didn't get a chance to see each other. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was very nice.
Okay.
Except for my car getting hit, which is why we're in a car that looks just like mine, but it's not mine, but that's a long story.
And the reason we're in the car is because tonight we have a very special guest heading a test in the facility, Hanshi Albert Giraldi of our Rukyu Kempo system. He is doing promotions tonight, so we wanted to be respectful and give them as much silence as possible, because they're in there right now.
Testing away.
Testing away, showing their skills for the man. The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to the seminar that he's giving tomorrow and Sunday at Smithtown Krav Maga. Tomorrow is cuffing techniques, great for law enforcement.
Law enforcement and restraining techniques, so good for civilians as well. So if you're free at 1 tomorrow, get down here, it's going to be good. And then 10:30 on Sunday, he's going to do self-defense situations. So you get more tools for the toolbox,
Yep. And like I said in the last video, it's an opportunity to be around a master.
Yep.
And when you have those opportunities, you have to take them, and you won't regret it. You won't regret it one bit.
No,
I'm still
very high level.
2 years ago, I was at the first seminar he gave here, and I can remember just about every bit of it. It was so meaningful and so educational.
Yes, he is very knowledgeable. He's been around.
Yes, and he's very entertaining and interesting and engaging and funny, and makes learning fun. So highly recommended. I'm going to.
He has great stories. Like, you notice all those, the older teachers have awesome stories to tell while you're learning to make you like hold on to what they're teaching you.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
That's true. And I never thought of it that way. It does make it more memorable, right? If you've got a funny story or an interesting story attached to it.
It's like word association. It's crazy. It's like, I remember that story. Yeah, we were doing and it's like, oh, I remember that. That's fantastic.
Right. Well, it's funny. I saw something. I teach adult ed guitar courses in 2 high schools, and one of them I teach. It's in the teachers' lounge at Smithtown East High School, and on the white marker board in there, one of the teachers wrote a quote, and it said, "The best teachers don't give the answers; they show the student where to look." And that's kind of what happens here. The great teachers, you being one of them, and all the teachers that we have here, but especially when you get up to the level of Hanshi, either of them, they're going to show you where to look, but they're not going to give you the answer. You find that yourself. It's more meaningful and more memorable that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you can associate that with, like, say your toilet breaks. It's more meaningful when you fix it than it is when you have somebody else do it for you.
True.
True. Changing your own oil on your car, like
absolutely.
It's planting a seed and growing a plant, making your own food. Like, those are things like
those are forms of not to get too philosophical, but there's Zen and things like that, and some of the most menial tasks, there's Zen to be found. So I know we're kind of going off track here, but that's what real learning's all about. And here you have an opportunity for it at Smithtown Krav Maga for sure. Definitely.
So for these tests in particular, if you're not a black belt in the system, it's closed to you. You can't watch it. So it's pretty cool, like that. It's like almost like a little secret society, but it's not.
Yeah. We had to leave. They were kind of quiet until we, waiting for us to leave.
Well, Hanshi asked me if I was staying.
Well, you're a brown belt. You could stay. I'm sure.
Yeah,
The guy inside's wearing a brown belt.
Well, he's
Frank,
testing for black.
Oh, he's
though.
testing
He's
for black.
testing for
Okay.
black. So,
I see.
I mean, I'm a brown belt by choice. Like, when one of the other senseis asked me, he's like, "You're not testing tonight?" I was like, "Nah, I'm not ready." And then Anthony's like, "He's been ready for 8 years." It's like, yeah, testing's not my thing, though.
Those tests are a little nerve-wracking. Our Krav tests are just complete physical beatdowns and with technique and everything else involved. But to stand and do kata in front of a room full of black belts who sit quietly and you're by yourself,
They just watch you.
Yeah, I've tested.
I've
twice.
done multiple tests like that.
What's the second? White, yellow, and then there's green? Or what do they give you? Orange. All right, I guess I'm an orange belt in the Kempo system. Still baby steps there, but it's fascinating.
You've not even begun learning yet.
No, well, listen, I say the same thing about Krav Maga. You know, having a black belt in that means what? It means that your belt's dirty. Now you're ready to learn.
You just started.
So,
we build the foundations.
Exactly. And now, you know. So it just means that you're a student who's been around a little bit, but you're
ready
always
to
a
learn.
student. Yeah, but in life you're always a student in everything you do. You know, I don't think I've been playing guitar since I'm 10 years old, and I don't even want to mention how old I am, but I'm a lot older than 10, and I've done more than my 10,000 hours, but I still consider myself a student. And it's something I've done just about every day for all those years, but I still consider myself a student. There's always something to learn.
Well, yeah, I mean that's like pretty much the story of life. Like, you're never going to be a complete master at something. There's just not enough time.
Nope.
There's just not enough time. The goal is to get as close to that as you can.
Yeah.
With the time that you're given, but there's just not enough time to master anything.
But, you know, the cliche is true that it is the journey that is the most meaningful. We said meaningful a lot tonight, so.
Very meaningful night.
Yeah, it is, certainly. But, all right, so
we're gonna boogie out because we got to be. I'm gonna be here for a lot of hours tomorrow for the seminar and our regular classes.
And I'll be here on Sunday, so I'm not missing.
I'll be here Sunday as well. So we're gonna go. We're gonna rest up because there's a long weekend ahead. I'll get some video, but not too much. Can't give up the good stuff.
Yeah,
so I'll get some video, give you some basic stuff, but next time come and join us. It'll be more fun.
Cool. All right, we'll see you next week.
Yep. Have a good night,
everybody.